Did we really need a movie that tries to make us feel sorry for the guy who committed the worst mass shooting in Australia's history? So Nitram is the dramatic retelling of the events that led up to the mass shooting in Port Arthur back in the 90s in Australia. It's a drama and a character piece that follows the events that led to the mass shooting. It shows us Martin's interactions with people in the town. It shows us his interactions with his friends, with his parents, people in the area. It tries to give us a insight into the man behind the monster. I personally, on a moral level, hated this film. Hated it. Absolutely hated it. But it is a quality film. It is really, really well made. The acting is superb. So Caleb Landry Jones, the guy who plays Martin, amazing. Probably the best performance he's ever given. And he's an American actor. On top of the fact that he's playing such an unhinged and troubled character, he's also doing it with an Australian accent that's not native to him. So he did an amazing job. The directing was really good. The cinematography was really good. The writing was fantastic. Everything about it was quality. It is all the best things about Australian cinema. It shows how good the quality of the people in this country working on films is. It shows that we have amazing writers, we have amazing directors. It shows the capabilities of the actors who were around Caleb Landry Jones. So Anthony LaPaglia is in this film, who gives a really, really good performance, probably one of his best as well. It is a really, really good movie, and that's why it upsets me so much, because it doesn't have the right to be a good film, and it doesn't really even have the right to exist. I don't need a film that tries to make me sympathise and understand why this man committed the worst mass shooting in Australia's history. An act of terror that literally led to gun laws being changed in Australia and guns being outlawed. You've got to think about how big the effect that this guy's crime had on our country, and someone thought it was smart to go and make a film that tries to make us connect with the guy who committed the crime. That, to me, is fucked up big time. Whoever decided that should happen, super fucked up. It tells me that they don't really give a fuck about the victims, because you don't see anything really in regards to the actual shooting. All that happens is it gets to the end of the film, there's a short news clip that Martin's mum is listening to while she's on her porch, and it talks about how the shooting took place in the afternoon and it was by a lone gunman, etc., and she's just sitting there smoking, and then the film cuts to black. It's pointless because it makes me wonder, why did they make this movie? Is it for serial killer buffs? Is it for fans of mass murders? Is it for fans of people who are just evil? Is it for fans of, I don't know what the fuck? Like, clearly this guy needs help. Clearly he's suffering and he has issues. But those issues and those things that he's feeling don't excuse the crime that he committed. And it just says to me, why did this have to exist? Why did they feel they had to make a film about this guy? Couldn't they have just made a fictional tale, you know? If it's a fucking mass shooting that you really want to make a film about, make it a fictional one. Don't make it about one that happened in real life. Is this some big box office smash where all the money is going to go to the families of the shooting? No. So what is this movie made for? Who wants to sit there and go, wow, the guy who shot up Port Arthur, fuck man, he had a hard life. His parents loved him. You know, he had a couple of friends. Yeah, he got bullied, but didn't we all get bullied? Fuck, that was a great film. I'm so glad I got to watch that. No one's going to say that. And if you do, just take a moment to think about that. Like, take a moment to think about this movie. From a completely biased point of view, I don't recommend this movie. From an unbiased film quality point of view, it would get an 8 out of 10. But my personal experience as the film viewer, this film doesn't even deserve a rating. I'm sick of seeing these we live in a society type white man films. Like, can we get something different, please? Even if it's about something that happened in real life, can we try and distance ourselves from retelling those kinds of stories? And if we're going to retell it, do it tastefully. Don't do it about the guy who killed everybody. Maybe do it after the effect. Maybe do it afterwards. Maybe make a film about how the families are trying to deal with the trauma that this one person put on them. I want to connect with the people who suffered because of this thing. That's who I'm going to connect with. I'm not going to connect with the guy who shot everybody. Whew, man, this is a rant. So yeah, that's the review, man. I'm going to give Nitram a 2 out of 10. So yeah, has anyone seen Nitram? If you have, comment down below, let me know what you thought about it. See if you can maybe give me a biased and an unbiased response like I've done in this video. This is one of my only movie reviews that comes with a disclaimer about the score. I wish it didn't have to be that way. I wish that this film didn't exist. I wish a lot of these films didn't exist, to be honest. But that being said, it was well made, it was well acted, everything about it was really good, apart from the fact that I just wish it didn't exist. So that was the review. I hope you guys really enjoyed this one. It's gone for a little bit longer than normal. But if you enjoyed it, click through to another video. We'll keep having some fun. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.